Okay, so welcome to all. And this is our fourth coaching call. So I hope that we are going in the right path. So let's start our today's call. You can see my screen.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
let's start. Let's start. Okay. So Gadima says D, Gulzar Saab says D, B. Okay. So this is a very interesting question. So let's read through this question. You are working as a program manager in a multinational company for the last 10 years. Okay, it means that we are a project program manager. The steering committee of the company informed you that the program must deliver a 15% reduction in customer complaints. So Gulzar sir, what is this thing? 15% reduction in customer complaint. What is this?
Sir, actually, this is the benefit
Okay. Is
which
it
is being asked.
okay? It's a tangible benefit or intangible benefit?
It is tangible, sir. It
Okay.
is quantifiable.
Okay. So in which of the following document will this be documented? So complaints management plan, there is no such term regarding the complaints management plan, what we have studied. Number two is the program management plan. This can be the answer. Number C is benefits management plan. And number D is program quality standards. So Gulzar sir, just now you said that this is a benefit. So why the answer is not C?
Sir, benefits are recorded in the benefits register.
Okay.
Whatever I think. That's
Uh,
why I did not put it in the benefits management plan. Plan gives us the strategy and
mhm.
other things that how in future the benefit processes will be
Okay.
taken care.
But in this case, the correct answer is C, benefit management plan, because of two things. This standard gives a very brief distinguishing between benefit management plan and benefit register. I think this everybody confuses this thing. And secondly, if we are clear that this is a benefit, so it has to go in a benefit management domain. Okay. And program quality standards, there is no term regarding the program quality standards. And secondly, there is no fixed criteria that I have to get anyway as a standard to have a 15% reduction. So this is not a quality standard. Quality standard is that if he says you have to follow ISO 9001 standard, for example, or if he says you to comply with certain IEC or IEEE standard, then I can say that this requirement is coming, which is baseline or certain quality standards. In this case, this is something that the steering committee is telling to me that I have to give them or achieve this benefit. So this is a benefit management plan. It's clear to everyone, because
Yes, sir, right.
everybody gave the wrong answer. So this type of questions are very important, in which he is mixing the things in that way. So you have to be careful. If you are clear that this is a benefit, so it has to go in a benefit management plan or benefit register, whatever is there.
Right, sir. Right.
Okay. It's clear
Yes,
to
sir.
Zagam and Garima.
Yeah, it's clear for me. Yes, actually, as per my understanding, in this question, it is telling program must deliver a 15% reduction. It's
Hmm.
like indirectly we're talking about the quality, right? So it should, if we follow all this, the quality will be more good. So that's why I selected D.
Okay, no, but
But
the point, yes, you're right. But the point that 15% is certain it's not a criteria. Like I said, it's not ISO standard or it's not coming through as some quality standard that you have must deliver 15%. This is actually a tangible benefit that the organization is telling you to achieve.
okay, got it.
Good. So next question. Okay. What has to be performed initially by defining the program objectives, requirements, and risk in order to ensure program alignment with organization's strategic plan, objectives, priorities, vision, and mission statement. So the correct answer is A, initial program assessment. And this topic is coming from the exam content outline. Gulzar Sahab, domain 1, task 1.
So why not it is strategic alignment? It is showing it clearly saying that it's ensuring the program alignment with the organization plan, objectives, priorities, vision, mission.
But what the key word is initially. What has to be performed initially? If you go to the program statement, you have this exam content outline, right? You read the first
I
line.
have heard many times, sir.
Read the first task. Perform an initial program assessment by defining the program objectives, requirements, and risk in order to ensure program alignment with organization's strategic plan, objectives, priorities, vision, and mission statement. The domain is strategic program management. That's why intentionally I put the word strategic alignment. But in this case, you have to go specifically to this task. Okay, like strategic alignments or strategic management plan, benefit management, stakeholder engagement are the domains. So the domain will not be the answer. Okay, so you have to perform initial program assessment. This is actually the activity that you are doing. So the correct answer is initial program assessment. Okay, so
Okay.
in the last call also there was one comment from Irfan something that this this is very important, because surely these straight questions will come, and if we don't get it right, then the paper is getting very difficult. It's clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next question. Okay. Farhan Sahab, are you in?
जी बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
Okay, so I give you 1 minute. You can go through this question, and
Okay.
then we will solve it together with you.
Sure.
And other guys, please review this question again because nobody has given the correct answer yet.
An executive committee in the organization has been given the task to prepare a document that has milestones and preliminaries in order to obtain initial validation and approval from the executive sponsor. What document? Mission statement, high-level roadmap, program schedule, program business case has milestones and preliminary estimates. As per my understanding, I would go with the option D.
High-level roadmap. Okay.
Option D for
the program business case.
Yes.
Okay. So now because I am telling you these type of questions in which the answers are program roadmap, program charter, program business case, high-level roadmap, mission statement, scope statement. Minimum 10 questions, minimum I am saying this will come in the exam. In the mocks also you will see a lot of questions. In real exams also you will see these questions. So here the key word is that the executive committee in the organization has been given the task to prepare a document. Which document? That has milestones and preliminary estimates in order to obtain initial validation and approval from the executive sponsor. What document will be prepared by them? So program A, we can delete program mission statement because this is not relevant to this. High level roadmap,
yes.
What does the roadmap tell you? Tell you the milestones and yes.
It's basically, it tells about the milestones, how they will be interdependent upon each other.
Yes. And what is the program schedule?
A program schedule, obviously, this is a high level schedule that gives the overall complete program life cycle, you can say.
So it is more of a detail like WBS,
yes.
work breakdown structure. This is
yes.
the key word for the program
yes.
schedule. When he is talking you about work breakdown structure or WBS, then the answer is program schedule.
Yes.
And option D, program business case. So does business
I guess
case? Yes,
I guess business case is not the right answer, I guess.
Okay, so does the business case has the milestones? Mr. Zagam, can you tell me?
No. Yes.
I think not. Yes. But I'm a bit, triggered by initial validation and approval from executive sponsor. So it's a high-level document for a high-level.
So the correct answer is B, option number B, which is high-level roadmap. And the key word here is milestones and preliminary estimates.
Yeah.
Okay, so this question is also from the ECO. Gulzar Sahab, exam content outline.
I agree, it will be from the ECO. But my question is that estimates are not there, even the preliminary estimates, whether they are part of roadmap.
Yes.
The roadmap is giving about the milestones.
Yes.
There's hierarchical, linkage of milestones.
Okay, so I will ask you one question. What does the milestone states? What is a milestone? Like today I will solve 5 questions. This is my milestone, for example. Next week I will solve 5 more questions, and after 1 week I will be able to give the exam. These are the milestones. If you say that this is a roadmap, right? And what is a preliminary estimates? That it is taking me 1 week to do this work between the milestones. So this is actually the estimates. So basically milestones and preliminary estimates are.
It means the estimates of milestones, not the estimates of cost, right, sir?
No, surely not the cost, because in program management we have no topic about the cost. Okay, only if we are making the budget, this is a separate thing.
From the estimates, I actually my mind diverted to cost. That's why I selected business case.
Okay.
And
but the key word here is milestones. So whenever there is a milestone, the answer can only be either the program roadmap or program schedule. Okay, this is the first 2 or 3 keywords. And if he says high level, preliminary means we are in the initial stage. And when he has not mentioned us work breakdown structure or detailed activities, we cannot go to the program schedule. So the correct answer is B, which is a high level roadmap. Clear?
Right, sir. Got it. Clear, sir.
Garima, clear to you?
Yes, sir. Clear. So can you explain what we will have in business case, like what information, like tangible stuff? I just want to know.
Yes, this I will tell you when we go to in the business case question, because if I tell you now, you will be mixed up. The key word you have to remember that we have 3 key documents, okay? Program charter, program business case, and program management plan, okay? But before these 3 topics, in the strategic management plan, we have high level things, which includes high level roadmap, program mission statement, what is a vision, what is a strategic alignment. So these 3-4 documents comes before business case and roadmap. It means that once we are not in the business case, we have only preliminary things to consider, okay, in which we are talking about the strategic alignments. Business case basically includes a detailed evaluation of the things. That this is my business case, what is the problem, how have I evaluated this, and why I'm going to select this thing. This is same like the project business case.
Okay, so 3 documents come before business case are program charter, program management plan, or what was the third one?
No, I'm saying the documents program business case, program charter, and program management plan. These are at the bottom level. Means they at which the program manager is involved. He is presenting to the steering committee like this. So these 3 activities are done. But here we are talking about milestones and preliminary estimates to obtain initial validation. At this time, we don't have business case. You can consider in such a way.
Got it. It will come after this.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Got it.
Next question. Okay, so also very interesting question. Okay, so again we are looking for a particular document, and which document will it be? The organization is evaluating the stakeholder concerns and expectations in order to establish the program direction. So the key word here is that we have to establish a program direction. And the confusing word here is stakeholder concerns and expectations. Okay, so here the correct answer is A, which is program mission statement, because program mission statement is a document which is used to establish the program direction. And stakeholder engagement plan is not the valid case here. Program charter and program business case are also not at this moment. Who gave B? Yes, Franza.
Yes, actually, what I understand that for in case of program charter, the scope will be much more detailed one. If you can correct me, you can correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
it will be comprising of the milestones and the initial cost and these sort of things. The stakeholder, the critical stakeholders. I think that will be a detailed document. But here, I guess they are looking for something that is directing towards that are defining the direction of the program itself.
Yes, we are in a very initial stage, you can say in such a way.
Yes.
First, we need the mission statement. Then we can go for the detail of the things.
True.
Is it clear to everyone?
Yes.
Can I ask one question, a related question?
Yes, please.
So if we put things in perspective, like we have mission statement, then we have charter, then we have business case like this. Is it a correct understanding? Like where it starts and how it evolves?
You're talking about the sequence?
Yeah.
If you go to the standard, yes, if you go to the statement, the standard, it has a sequence, not a hierarchical sequence, but it is, first of all, is program business case, then is program charter, and then is program management plan. These are the three documents in which he has sort of interlinked the things. Okay. If you go to the standard, I can show you. It's much more clear. Like this thing. Elements of program strategic elements. So first is organization's strategic plan. In this, everybody can see my screen?
I can see you.
Yes. So what we are defining the high level roadmap or program mission statement, something document like this, we are in this first domain, organization strategic plan. Okay. Then he goes to program business case, then comes the program charter, then comes the program roadmap, and then is a program management plan. So this is from your own standard. But principally, you can understand the program business case, program charter officially authorizes the program manager to use the resources, and then we have a program roadmap. And now whenever he says something high level or preliminary estimates, then are coming the domains that we are studying today, like program mission statement, program high level roadmap, or like this terms. Is it clear?
Yeah, that's very clear. Thank you.
Okay. So this was a bit easy question as compared to other 4 questions that we today. So a project is assigned to a qualified project manager by the program manager. The client rejects the project manager due to lack of proper qualifications to manage such a project. What should the program manager do next? Number A, review the skill requirement of the project. Yes, he can do this also, but he has already assigned a qualified project manager from his side. So it means he is well aware of the project. Assign a different project manager. This could be the option, but this is the last resource. If we have tried everything and still the client is not satisfied and it is proven that he doesn't have the required capabilities or required competence, then at the end we have to change the project manager, but not in the first step. Apply the competence assessment techniques to resolve this issue. This is the most relevant one. and reassess the project manager's credentials. So in this case, the most appropriate answer is option number C, which says that we have to apply the competence assessment technique to resolve the issue. So is this clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So at the end, I would like to say that today's question was a bit difficult, right, Gulzar sir? And I planned them intentionally.
Absolutely.
So the key purpose is that to make you understand how the exam questions will come, because the key difficulty that personally I felt and also some other students face is differentiating between the business case, roadmap, program management plan, then benefit register, benefit management plan, and strategic alignment, is all these things. So you can see that the questions, the first 4 questions that we did are very much relevant to the real exam. And I will advise all of you that we have 5 minutes. I can share you. This is the exam content outline. This everybody should have. Okay. So this is the topic from where I made the questions today. Okay. So this, how you have to read this eco, because normally we say, okay, domain 1, 5 tasks, we go away. Here you have to read program, like task 1. I will give you one example. Perform an initial program assessment by defining the program objectives, requirements, risk in order to ensure program alignment with organization's strategic plan, objectives, priorities, vision, and mission statement. So here the keyword is only performing initial program assessment. This you have to remember, you have to understand. What is written inside is much detailed. Okay, so you will not be asked a theoretical question that when you, like one question can be in such a way that when you perform initial program assessment, what you get. But it is very difficult that he will give you so many commas. Okay, he cannot ask you organization strategic plan, comma, objectives, comma, priorities, comma, vision, and he deletes one word. This is not the questions. This is not the mentality of PMI, I would say, in such a way. Okay, as per my experience. So in this case, rather than focusing on the last 5 or 6 paragraph, focus on the keyword, which is initial program assessment. Okay, and then you just try to remember, try to understand what is the output of initial program assessment. Then we get the program objective. This is the starting point, requirements and risks in order to ensure the program. This is how you should try to reread this exam content outline. Okay, then we have established what? High level roadmap with milestones and preliminary estimates in order to obtain initial validation and approval from the executive sponsor. So he will not ask you that who will approve this roadmap, because you know that only executive sponsor is available at that time. This is not a keyword. Here the keyword is that what is the high level roadmap. So in a high level roadmap, we have milestones and preliminary estimates. This is how he will ask you the question. Okay, and then high level roadmap is also defined in order to set a baseline for program definition, planning, and execution. This is a very important question. He will ask you that which document will set a baseline for program definition, planning, and execution. He can simply ask this question. And the only answer is high level roadmap. We cannot put program business case, program charter, or something else. Yes, Mr. Zagam?
Actually, this unlocked one of my biggest misunderstanding.
Okay.
That I was confused how it unroll itself, the whole program thing. Okay. So can we say, if we read, let's say, domain 1 to domain 5, task 1 to till task end, and that would be the sequence of activities that a program manager will do?
No. You should not mix these things, because otherwise it will get very complicated. The things are that nothing is everything is interrelated, but there is no fixed sequence in that. Because even if I show you this, I will clarify your question. You see here, these arrows are not one directional arrows. These are bi-directional. Okay. So it doesn't, I cannot say that as long as business case is not there, I cannot go to program charter. It says that when there is some update or certain things, we can come back to program business case. Okay. Same is the case here, program roadmap to program charter. So if you will see any of the PMI standard, mostly you will see very rare single directional arrows. Most of them are always bi-directional. So it proves that there is no certain sequence of flow that is bound to follow.
So we have to customize it.
Yes, you have to customize, and you have to just think what this document is giving me, what are the outputs of this particular keyword, okay, irrespective of what is happening in other domains. Okay? Because, and one more thing to understand here is that if in task or in any of the PMI standard, he has given us very clearly that high level roadmap is defined to set a baseline for program definition, planning, and execution. So if I give the answer program business case, I just give you one example. I cannot argue, or I cannot say that because business case says this things, so maybe this is also the correct answer. Gulzar sahab, you understand what I mean? So if this is written here, their high level roadmap gives us this baseline. So it means that it will only be the high level roadmap, and there will be no other document, even in any PMI standard, that will tell you that something else is defining this baseline. Okay. Then in the task 4, the key domain is program mission statement. What is the program mission statement defining us? Program mission statement defines by evaluating the stakeholders' concerns and expectations in order to establish the program direction. So the keyword here is program direction. He is asking us a document which will establish the program direction. So this is a program mission statement. Okay. Then so forth and so forth. You can, like here, you can read this task 7, for example. Estimate the high level financial and non-financial benefits of the program in order to obtain or maintain funding authorization and derive prioritization of projects within the program. So he can ask you that what are the key things which is defining the prioritization of the projects. Okay, so it will be financial and non-financial benefits, or the benefits. Because if I say I need benefit number 1 first and benefit number 2 first, so this is actually prioritization that I'm doing. Like the techniques we had in PMP, like Moscow, you remember, must have, should have, could have, would have. So these are all prioritization techniques. But in this program management, he will ask you list in terms of benefits. Okay, whenever there is a word of financial benefits, or you are doing some analysis of defining or understanding the benefits, so you are actually prioritizing the projects within the program, because we know that in one program can be multiple projects and multiple sub-programs and sub-projects. And how are we going to prioritize the projects within the program? So the key word here is high level financial and non-financial benefits. So the things which will have high benefits will be prioritized first, and which have low benefits will be prioritized later on. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is a very important the concept that I try to make you understand, other than not only the questions, but also how are you going to read this exam exam content outline, because this is a basic, this is a keyword. Okay. Can we increase the frequency of coaching class? Franza, frequency means more than 2 classes in a week, or 1 hour this coaching call, or 10 questions in one call? What do you propose?
Well, I suggest that probably after every 2-3 days, by mid of a week, coaching call, and then on a weekend, so that the things can be easily reviewed. If any confusion can be killed right on those days.
Okay, I will try. I will plan it. I don't promise, but I will try my best to arrange it. Okay.
Thank you.
So anyone has any other question from today's class? Was it good?
Very good, sir. Very good.
Okay, so thank you very much. Have a good day ahead. I will share the recording with you. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Welcome.